Hello everyone, it's Mrs. Pratt with Lee County Ag in the Classroom. You got a Pollinator Ag Bag from your teacher, so I want to show you what's inside and give you a few tips on how to go about doing some of the activities. The first thing you'll find is an inventory sheet, and on this sheet it'll tell you everything that's in your ag bag, and it will also give you some of the instructions on how to complete the activities. You'll have a Pollinator Ag Bag. Now, I highly recommend reading through this because it is so full of great information about pollinators, particularly on the inside. It talks about bees and butterflies. It also talks about native flowers that are pollinators and good for our pollinator friends. So keep your Pollinator Ag Bag close by. Then there's a couple of fun activities in here, starting with something called Pollen Power. So this is what you'll find that goes with Pollen Power right here. This is what I can tell you. Follow the instructions carefully. You're going to need flour, baby powder, or cinnamon. And if you don't have one of those things, substitute another type of flour in there. The goal of that experiment is to determine how well pollen moves by different things like wind, maybe the leg of a bee. Did you know bees have baskets on their legs to carry pollen? They do. So just follow the instructions for Pollen Power and you'll get through that experiment really well, and it is a lot of fun to do. The other thing we have in there, so after you read through your Pollinator Ag Mag and you look closer at why certain insects are attracted to certain flowers, there's a pollinator matching game. So you'll have a stack of cards that are different types of pollinators. There's bees, birds, butterflies, and a couple of others. And then a stack of cards here that are different flowers. And your job is to read the description of the flower, read the description of the pollinator, and see if you can match the right pollinator with the right flower. I'll give you a little hint. There's a couple red herrings in here, some flowers that may not match with a certain pollinator. The last two things that you have in your ag bag, now this one looks pretty complex, but it actually is pretty cool. So it's called the Life Cycle Accordion Fan. So this is what you'll get. There's 2 pages. And if you look closely, every other bar is from a different picture. So when you go to color this, you kind of have to be careful of how you color. But when you're all done and you get your fan folded up, the cool thing is if you turn your fan, okay, you can see the first part of the life cycle, or the last part of the life cycle, first part, and then if you turn it the other way, you see the other part of the life cycle. And then we've got here, this is the third and fourth part of the life cycle. I don't know that I'm turning it correctly in order, but can you see the difference there? So this takes some time to color to try to get all of the colors right, but it is pretty cool once you get it done. The last thing that you'll find is a little bag of seeds, and it doesn't look like there's a lot of seeds in there, but if you look closely, there actually are. These are pollinator seeds. So on your inventory sheet, it gives you some tips on how to plant these seeds in the right way so that you can have some pretty pollinator flowers growing in your yard. I hope you have fun with your Pollinator Ag Bag, everyone. Thank you.